Oh, no, you can't. Staff! First of all, Staff, if you're going to type in my chat, you have to put that it's you. That's a bold assertion. Don't be mean. Second of all, the aquarium lights. You have to turn on the lights. They can't see me if you don't turn on the lights. Yeah. Yeah, they did it. Okay, we did it. Yeah. Staff doesn't know to you put them. These ones know. They know. They know they're supposed to say aquarium staff. Staff, you're gonna have I'm gonna make you have your own account. Yeah. You'll see how you like it. Yeah. Anyway. Hi everybody. Welcome in everybody. We're having an adventure. We are hopefully stable again. I kind of want to switch the game and play the other one because it's somehow, because I want to see if it's, maybe it's the game. Mint was like, what if it's the game? And I'm like, it can't be. Can't be. But I would be sad if it was, because I like the game and I want to share it with all of you because it's fun. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Also, you will probably all understand that I am a little bit, it's been a busy day. It's been busy. It's going to be a very giggly stream, you're right. It'll be a very busy day. It snowed a lot here, and so it's a very busy job, you're right. It snowed a lot here, and so people were a bit afraid of all the snow. There were 3 many cars in bad places where cars don't go. Aquarium staff was very clear on that's not where cars go. I don't know why they thought to tell me. I can't see over the dash. I'm 4 centimeters big. I can't reach the gas pedal. So there was one. The place that I work helps humans get cars. If they don't have one, or if they do have one but they want a new one. And so one of those cars went off the road in front of the place that I was at. One of them managed to get stuck on a grass median with, like, it was big enough and the median was small enough that, you know, like those cars, you know, those like toy cars you go on sometimes at the amusement park where there's like a metal thing in the middle and they just kind of like stay on that track. It was like that, only it wasn't where it was supposed to be. Staff was clear that's not where it goes. And short round from Indiana Jones managed just fine. That's true. I'm sorry about the ad break, everybody. I'm not really sorry. It helps support the channel. We won't actually get started because I want to yap just a little bit more while the ad break is going. So please enjoy Ad Jail and the emote I made for Ad Jail. So and then the last one just kind of like got bumped by a bus. Everybody was fine, but they were sad and angry about it. Oh, they're fine. Oh, Indiana Jones is great. We love Indiana Jones. Anyway. Why are you guys getting R-rated movie ads at all? Side note, what movie is it? For a friend. Who is definitely not me. Hi, Race, welcome in. We're playing this thing. I I mean, I feel like you probably would prefer the Subaru. 55% of the group DPS in that last fight. Oh, no! Fair, you freak. Yeah, I know. I'm an octopus. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm an octopus who's going to do a hear me out with a whole bunch of things with bones on the inside. Hey, you could bring me. I could be like 10% of, wait, 12% of the group's DPS. I'm not too bad. I had to stop and do some math. Good DPS player is true. Best DPS player is not true. I routinely interrupt my own rotation. Because I do. Weird girl assistant, gender neutral, exactly! I'm not a good DPS player, but like whatever. You're a healer, that's why. You don't do that. Subaru! Good luck with the gambling. Hey Subaru. I know I can't reach the pedals. Or see over the dash. Or control the steering wheel in any meaningful fashion. But Subaru, if you would like to sponsor a poor, sweet little octopus. A poor, kind little octopus. Is this a new emote? Yeah, there's Agile. Yes, I would love another. I'm gonna make another Jackbox night. I don't have a lot of Jackbox games to play. I need to get some Jackbox party packs, and I don't have a lot of them. Jackbox 2 now with less free food and more Subaru. I want to play some of the sillier ones. I want to play role models for sure, but I don't think you guys get all the references in role models. I want to play role models for sure, and I want to play the trivia murder one because I like that. I'm not good at it is the problem. The thing with like the trivia murder one, I got like 98% of them. I'm good. It was called Trivia Murder Party. Speaking of murders. Good that it's called Trivia Murder Party. I like that. Okay. Were we talking to this man? We were! We were back to talk to this guy. To be like, you must be Mask to Mask. Listen, I think it would be funny if he was. Yeah! Yeah, I want to play a bunch of Jackbox games. I've played, Quiplash with you guys, because I have it. But I need a few more to play with all of you. Because I want to be able to change the game periodically. Yeah, Mr. Melted Craft Single Hair himself! Why is this guy just a rich Jolteon? I love it, yes. It is, it's the origin of free food. Yes, he's an ace detective. We're an ace lawyer. Ace attorney, rather. And Maya is an ace spirit medium. Yes. Also, he's... Oh, is it? How messed up are we talking? Oh, give me a hot second. The scuff makes it. The scuff makes the stream, guys. You know that. Give me a second. I will check, because it's probably just not plugged in quite right. Come here, you. Okay. Is that a little better? I hope it's a little better. Yeah, it was just loose. Scuff makes the stream! Welcome in, Frosty Bone! He reminds me of Sawyer from Fairy Tail. I've never seen Fairy Tail. Ace isn't excelling in his category, or Ace isn't cool. Luke, at me, is Ace as in... he thinks he's Ace. So neither, yes. His name is Luke at me, like, let's be real here. Right, oh yeah, and I forgot what funny accent I gave him. Which one is Sawyer? Apparently this guy. I don't know who Sawyer is in Fairy Tail. Again? You guys can't hear his... Listen, his theme is all I care about. Oh my gosh, why? Hang on. I bet you can hear it now. Yeah! Yeah, let me double check that sound alerts is going to work too. What? Never. I would never do a stream and then actually stream about it. Yarg! Yeah, they work. I done been bogged. I done been bogged again. Is Sawyer the manly guy Mira Jane's brother? I don't know. Maybe. You will have to tell us, Frosty Bone. We do not know who this man is. I don't know what those words mean in that order. But I can look it up. I have the power of science. I probably should watch Fairy Tail at some point. It's just I have a list. I have a long list. You guys know this. Well, let's learn. Chat, we're gonna learn something. Oh, na, 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 na. Yeah! Yeah, you guys did it! I will show you pictures of the man in question. I will try. Okay, I did it. Chat, give me a second. Okay. And here we are, not in court. We're not. We're investigating. Yay! That is the guy! We did it! I apparently quit right before getting to the fan favorite arc called the Tartarus arc or something. Oh, yeah, I know, right? He, like, smoothed it down. He can't let you know he's a speedster, because right now he's a smartster. Oh, yeah, right. Is it still a little messy? Maybe it's my headset. Oh, actually, no, I think I know what it might be. Give me a second, chat. Loud. Oh, give me a second. I know what it is. I think I figured it out. Scuff makes the stream. You guys know me. This should be better. Probably. Hopefully. The mic hasn't moved, I will tell you that. From where it usually is. Yeah, what's going on is, so Windows updated because Windows hates me and I've been fixing things that it updated ever since. And one of the things that it did was interact poorly with Razer Synapse. And because what I use to stream with is a capture card most of the time, it automatically jacked the volume to 100 on everything, including my microphone. Which made it right loud. Anyway, we were telling a story. You mentioned before that you were on guard all alone last night. What voice did I give this man? Oh yes, vaguely British, I believe. Even though he says Varo, so I should have given him kind of like a more Poirot or like Italian sound. Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my arch-enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. I heard you've been after Mask to Mask since his very first theft. Yes, my dear. I see you've done your homework. Oh, I like this voice. I don't know what voice I gave him, but I like this one. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emanon. I just found out Bridget Guilty Gear is British. Truly a horrible day. I'm so sorry. My main hard drive is full, so I can't update Windows. Haha, I win by being disorganized. My main hard drive isn't full currently, but there are a lot of videos on it. I don't like to delete videos even if I've put them up to YouTube, because what if something happens to YouTube and then I have to start all over? At least that way I would have a backlog of like 600 videos. Honestly, I feel like this voice would be great for Edgeworth. The voice I gave Edgeworth was one where I'm trying to emulate, like, the aloof guy. You know the guy. Oh! Oh no! I hope it went well. I'm sorry it was awkward. It's always awkward. Trust me, it's always awkward. Congratulations, though. Like, at least that's at least you're out. Good! Good! You don't have to live in a closet anymore. We don't like closets. They're small and hard to get in and out of. Yeah! Congrats! I hope it went good. My... So, story time. When I was small, very small, I was gonna live in a space house in space. And I was gonna be married to both Captain Kirk and Aura. And we were gonna be married and live in a space house in space. And somehow, I was like 3 many, and somehow, oh, I also don't know what's wrong with it if it's still messed up. I have an idea. Aura, the communications officer, the pretty lady. I don't know how they pronounce her name in the modern thing. She was played by Nichelle Nichols. You guys don't know who that is. I shouldn't know who that is either, but here we are. And somehow, well before I told them, my parents figured me out. How could they have guessed? Anyway, if it's still messy, I can probably fix it. Oh, it's actually loud on OBS too. Give me a second. Let's see if this is a little better. No, that's too low. Unless it's not too low, chat. If it's not too low, then we're fine. In space! But the mic hasn't moved. It's like a hard... Yeah. Okay, good. I'm still getting settings to be fixed again. For those of you wondering, my mic has not actually moved because it can't. It's attached to my headset, but it's hard. It's okay, I'll get the right volume. Give me a second. We can do this. We can suss it out. We can figure it out. Let's try that. Let's see how that is. I guess I could probably turn that in the game, actually, but... But this pushes into red when I just, like, talk. Ah, well, it's probably fine. How does an Octo wear headphones? They manufacture them that size? Aquarium staff did this. No, I think it really does need to be 0. And I just need to turn the game down a little bit. Chat, thank you for bearing with me while I do this. As we know, oops, As we know, Scuff makes the stream. For crying out loud, I am trying to click buttons, please. You'd think I was playing the other game at this point. You're fine. Oh, no, so the configuration of an octopus is like this. My mouth is underneath of me, as you might guess. And I don't have ears. I know what you're thinking. Fier, aren't those ears up there? On your, head? The answer is no. Those are not ears. Those are fins. I don't use them to hear with. What we use to hear with, well, it isn't the same. Oh, where I put the ears. Yeah, I just kind of like wiggle on top of them. You can't really see it because it's, you can see the rocks behind me, but you can't really see any of the headset. It's kind of back there. Along with my, when I use a full-size head one, for like humans, I just kind of climb up on the mic and yell into it. I am a flapjack octopus. I think that's another name for an umbrella octopus or a Dumbo octopus or what have you. Yeah, I think so. Is it? Yay! Ha-ha! We did it! They're not. My gills are in the same place as a regular octopi's gills. Like one of my sun-loving cousins. So my gills are sort of, it's hard to point out because you can't really see it from the direction that I'm facing you from. But octopi, like me, all have a vent. You can sometimes hear it called a siphon. And it's sort of in the back, on the one side. And if you go inside of that, you'd be going against the water. The gills are in there. They're sort of underneath on the side towards it, so that we can force water over it easily. Fear Luna, user of shrimpies to shoot lemons and go-karter. Vent? Oh no, the venom face. Oh no. I'm so excited. Guys, did you see? Catoid drew me sprites. We're playing Mega Man. Make a good Mega Man level 3 on Friday. That's like, I don't know what day that, 2 days from now? And I also have go-kart sprites. I can race around like a fool. I can race around like a tiny fool. Zoom, zoom. Who cares? They're me. That's the important thing. They're me. You spent time making them. You put time and effort and work into making them and stuff. And that's exciting and fun. And you did that for somebody else for just because. That's cool. I got all excited. You guys don't know how excited I get to have fan art of any kind, let alone fan art that I can use in things like games. Okay, so here's the thing. I have a lot of fan art. There's a folder full of it that you see this slideshow for. I don't have paper right now to put it on. And one of the things that I'm going to do for me later is print it all out on nice I'm going to make prints of it so that I can put it on a fan art wall. I've got a bunch of corkboard that I put up. Okay, that aquarium staff put up for me because I couldn't reach the wall. And we're going to put all that fan art up, but for realsies on my wall so that I can see it from my aquarium. They're also planning on perhaps maybe putting that fan art underneath the light switch so I won't spit at the light switch to make it turn off. And that is a thing that will definitely work. Oh yes, what was I doing? Right, we were playing a video game. I first encountered him in the museum's sacred hall, the crime scene itself. So, that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit? I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lord Lee Taylor and set up the perfect trap. You must mean the security camera. But I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. So how did Master Mask manage to steal the urn? Well, that's the million-dollar question. What is Damask's modus operandi? It's operandi. I say it wrong every time. Help! I've been turned into a sprite! Today on Mori, help! I've been turned into a sprite! Sorry, we don't play the video game around here. I eated the video game. Yeah, we put it on for good music, for good background music. That's what we do, while we yap about something completely unrelated. See, this is why we can't play Case of the Golden Idol, because like I get so into it that I forget to yap. Because I get so excitable. Oh no. Mr. Atme, do you know about the Sacred Urn? I'm interested in one thing, only one thing, my dear, and that is Mask the Mask. Sacred Urn? It has nothing to do with this case. But wasn't that what Master Mask stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. I'm a shipman. I love the little star. Me too. Like, I could yap for hours. Listen, anyone who lets me yap about my OCs is getting a yap session to end all yap sessions. I get so excitable about my OCs. They are so sweet and so good, and I love them all. Even the ones I hate. Even the villains. Even the ones who aren't villains but are just mean, you know? Like, you know how in a story there's like at least a couple of people who aren't villains but they aren't good? And it's not even that they're not good to the main character, it's just that they're not good people. And like, I love that. I love having that. But then again, I also designed my characters to be people first and archetypes never, so. If they're going to be an archetype, they're going to be an archetype, but usually I just design them and eventually they kind of like come out of... Also, side note, sometimes they get designed because they walk into my brain fully formed, like with a backstory and everything, and sometimes they get designed because I'm like, well, who takes out the trash? And then I think about that. I am explaining the boys' adventures for like the 80th time because it's a slightly different part of the boys' adventures this time. Listen, I have approximately 200 or 300 years of history for the world they live in all done up. Mark Hart is a wet cat. He is a wet cat of a man. He is trying his best. Listen, this is a man who has, in his own narration, literally woken up in the morning, been like, not wanted to get out of bed and got out of bed anyway with the thought process of, sometimes routine has to replace motivation. And that's how he lives. Listen, it's the depression that gets you. Anyway, right. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to the pigeons? I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick. Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know anything about the urn. Yes! Oh, I do that to Mark and Callahan all the time. Source. Right now they have the canon they come from. I ported them into the Magnus archives because why not? I wrote an AU for them for a different thing for a different set of OCs that I like to write because I wanted them to be able to interact with OCs I have in a different place. Mark and Callahan are the definition of together in every universe. It's true. Like, okay, I will tell you that, that Callahan is one of those people who believes in divine providence. Like, he legitimately, like, really does believe in soulmates, among other things. And so, like, trying to be very romantic one night, he was like, so, do you ever wonder what it would be like if things were different? And Mark's like, what do you mean? Because he's panicking, because his thought process is he trying to break up with me? Because that's how Mark is. Followed by, well, haven't you ever wondered what if things were different if we were, like, somewhere else? Somewhere different? What if this hadn't happened and I'd woken up normally and you were there and the world was the way I expected it to be? And Mark's like, ... and just lets him go on. And then it was, and so he went on with, well, do you think that we'd still be together? And Mark, practical man that he is, practical and extremely depressed, it's a miracle we're together here. But, fun fact, I'm God of the worlds I create. Those boys are together in every universe. Everywhere they exist, they're married. That's just how it is. Because I love their relationship too well. There's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are all but seekers, wandering alone in the dark. I admire people's abilities to just have imaginations and just make characters. I have a lot of experience doing that. If you're ever wondering how I do that, it goes like this. So first, I have a character. I have a pen, pineapple pen. But that's kind of how it is, actually. I have a character, right? So I'll sit there and be like, okay, I have this character. And actually, we'll do this, you know what? Why not? We'll do it live. Oh gosh, I'm making another OC, but live. Okay. Let's go. Got it. Okay, so we'll make a character. Make an OC based on me. I could do it. Done. Okay. So, we have a character. They're very kind. They're very caring. They're very self-sacrificing. Their actual life is a heckin' mess. For various reasons. A lot of trauma packed in there. But, they have an apartment to themselves. It's nothing to write home about exactly, but it's a place and it's theirs and they pay for it and it doesn't have bugs, which is good. And you know, they're trying to make it their own. So there's a lot of decorations. There's a lot of like, there's a lot of pink, a lot of kitsch, a lot of like little things around. The kind of place where you'd see like a rose trapped in crystal, just set in somewhere looking cool. And like a lot of like little knickknacks from TV series and video games and things like that. Some of them like, you know, manufactured, and some of them just like paper cuts and crafts and like toys and stuff like that. Heck, probably even a McDonald's Happy Meal toy or two in there. But stuff like that's just all around decorating the place. It's generally clean and put together, but like there's not a ton going on, but a lot of decoration. So it follows that if there's an apartment building, there is a landlord and a superintendent. And if it follows that those people exist, then they must be people. It also follows that if you have an apartment, either you have money to pay for it, or money isn't needed for some reason in the universe that you're in, or not in the traditional sense. So from there, if money is needed, it follows that your character has a job, or some other way that they have money. They might just be like fabulously wealthy, but if they're fabulously wealthy, why do they live in an apartment? And you just start interrogating details like that, until you have a person, or maybe a few people, And that's how I design characters. Because, like, we're inextricably shaped, like, we're shaped by the world around us. And the world around us, in turn, is shaped by us making our mark on it. It's like that one picture of those hands drawing each other. You know the one I mean. That I can't remember the name of offhand because offhand. It's like that. Where we're shaped by the world, but the world is also shaped by our presence in it. So that's how I design characters. They don't always come out fully formed. Sometimes they don't even have names. Do you guys want to know how I got Callahan and Mark? I was writing a completely different OC, and I realized that she needed parents. She was raised by somebody. Heck, Callahan didn't even have a name for a long time, neither did Mark. They got a romantic relationship before they got names. Yeah, exactly! If they have a job, ask yourself, do they like it or do they not? What do they do? Is it something that pays well? Does it pay poorly? If they have money? If they don't have money, why do they do the job in the first place? The answer to that question is easy. It's because they like doing it or because it needs to be done. Those things may be mutually exclusive. You know what? We should sit down and have a fun writing class some night. I like teaching you guys how I do writing. As it turns out, I like doing that. We should do that one night. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that one night. It's gonna take me a lot more planning. Oh, I'm so sad that November just passed. I could have like got you guys all in and like we could have done a thing for, well, NaNoWriMo has its own problems, official NaNoWriMo, but we like, could have all sat down and had like a fun night where we do writing, where you guys like get to see what it looks like when I do writing. Could have wrote you a story. You can have a single coin, Val. Yay! I've been called out in the form of an OC. I wish to be compensated. You can have a single coin. You can have more of the gameplay. It's worth one bracket coin. Yes! After all, we are all but seekers wandering alone in the dark. Another great easy way to create OCs is just to go to the D&D website and create a character based in their system. That will also work too. Oh, Hero Forge is another place. If you need visuals, Hero Forge is a good place to like mess around and create character-looking characters. I find too that if I'm trying to draw a character out or make a doll, if I'm trying to draw a character out or make a doll or something, I find too that it helps for me to think about, I need to go now, but it's been fun hearing you talk with such passion. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Thank you, Frosty Bone. That's kind of how it is around here. There's a reason I put just chatting on all of these streams. Imagine playing the game. We will someday. We're just a yapper group in here. It's true. Wait until the 14th when it's nothing but yapping, because it's not a game, it's hear me outs. Oh yeah, that reminds me, the 14th, get your hear me outs in. You guys keep giving me people with bones on the inside. That's weird. And bones at all. Moon presence notwithstanding. You've seen moon presence. Look at all those tentacles. That's a lot of tentacles. That's so many. Did I put the null element in there? I don't think I did. Oh, I forgot the null element too. I forgot Hornet and the null element. Those ones will get in here this time. We love the null element. Null element's big. I might have put the end, Sonic Frontiers. Isn't the end just the moon? Where do we submit hear me outs? I have a post on Blue Sky about it. That I periodically bump. If you do not have a Blue Sky, that is okay. I don't know where you would put them. Or alternatively, you can just get Val or Kat or somebody who does have a Blue Sky to put them. Just look up the end, Sonic. Oh, we'll do it. Actually, no, we'll save that for the 14th. We will save that for the 14th. We are doing Hear Me Outs on the 14th so that you stop doing Hear Me Outs in the middle of stream. You have an objective ranking scale. You have a new rank to show the children. Amazing. You did! Yes, you all did. I'm so happy that you all gave me pictures this time. That's why I thought, isn't it just the moon? But that might be somebody else's. I have a new rank for the Hear Me Outs. It is something along the lines of, you can't have that, it's mine. Never mind, I can't hear you, I'm screaming too. This, mine! Stop screaming, this one's mine! I'm not hearing you because it's mine. Gib. Alternatively, I licked it first. And my radula's longer. Might have put Green Biker Dude in there, maybe. Very excited. Oh, right. I think I know why Fear needed that tier. You may bet on which character you think it was, but I will not tell you. Anyway, you may bet on which character you think it was, but I will not tell you. Oh, I know you submitted Edgeworth. Do you know who Green Biker Dude is? No. I will have to rely on chat to tell me. I told you, I will not tell you. And we know my feelings on Edgeworth. I will not tell you. I've played these games before. Yeah, I will not tell you. You are going to have to live for like 2 weeks not knowing. How shall you manage? Just some random nameless Reploid who dies in the first and only appearance. Oh no! Is Green Biker Dude just a Tails Reploid? I'm very excited for Valentine's Day. It's very exciting. Well, I was wondering how Master Mask managed to steal the urn. She's been wondering that for a while. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Master Mask. What the? It's a psych lock. Psych lock? Hey Nick, what is this psych lock thing? Well, your Megatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are. Green Biker Dude is from Mega Man X2. Oh no! He's one of those characters with a really rabid fan base for zero reason. Oh no! I'm familiar with those people. There are characters in... So I like a lot of horror manga, as you might have guessed. There are background characters in Hellsing that people in the manga for Hellsing that people are just like rabidly obsessed with. Some of them it makes sense because they were in Crossfire or like other series that the writer has done. But some of them I'm just like, this man has 2 lines of dialogue and no name. What are you doing? The answer is writing fan fiction. Lots of it. What? This Megatama has that kind of power? Maya, you're the one who gave me this Megatama last year. Well, it's true that this Megatama was a prized Fae family heirloom, but Pearly was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do. This is the woman that's going to take over the Korean channeling school someday. So how do you do it? How do you break the psych lock thing? Well, you present the Megatama to the person with a secret. cool. I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out. Oh boy. I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. We are going to, though, because we have the thing to break it. I am not drawing Green Biker Dude. Oh, now... Green Biker Dude died doing what he loved, doing a sick wheelie. Yes, Magnus is back on the 27th, and I'm very excited because I can actually listen to stuff on my way to work now. I have a way to work now, and it's long enough for podcasts. Maybe like 2 episodes. Alright, we are going to present this Megatama at him because I think I know. I think he was cold. Bang! I think he got hit in the head with a sword. Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Mask to Mask commit the crime. Well now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse. That much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know. I'll show him some proof. Detective Atme, I have here proof someone went through that door last night. Oh, we do? Because we have the camera data. There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What? Are you saying I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just the piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Mask to Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at that time was because you were... unconscious. I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. The sword. Fiora, I think you know how bad I'm gonna be. I do. You should draw a piece of cheesecake val. Ooh. Oh, wait. I got an idea. Okay. Imagine Cosmo, but was a cheesecake. Imagine a Dandy's World tune, but was a cheesecake. Strawberry flavored. Cheesemo. Yeah, you get me. You get me. No, that's just going to be my OC now. You got it. Yeah, I'm helping. And definitely one of the skins is like the syrup hanging down, like the one bang, you know. All right, give me like an hour to whip up a design. I need names though. Chad, help me. Let's see. I mean, strawberry is a fine name for a strawberry cheesecake. Speaking of being insufferable, make a good Mega Man level 3 on Friday. It's true! I'm bad at Mega Man. I am so sorry. Because, you know, listen, I'll have a great time, but I know how people get sometimes. It is going to be so frustrating to watch me. Because I'm going to try to line up jumps. Berry spelled with an I. Beautiful. I am going to try to... An I dotted with a strawberry. Inexplicably dotted with a strawberry. The really tough levels have a skip at the beginning. Oh, thank goodness, because I'm not even going to be able to beat the easy ones. I say that. I haven't played a platformer like that in a long time because I think I'm bad at them. Because I was bad at them when I was a little kid. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, because I think I'm bad at them, I haven't played them in a long time because I think I'm bad at them. You see how that goes. So we'll see how I do. Detective Atme, you were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Ha ha ha! Surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke Atme, could be knocked unconscious so easily? This sword proves it. That's... Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Amy Faye. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Well, detective, what about it? Oh, I've seen Mega Man isn't very structured necessarily. It's just your face is in the middle and then you pick the levels you want to do and they're easier or harder depending on the order you pick them in. I'll just be excited if I complete, like, literally even one. This one ain't like that. I've heard there's a hub area, which is good because if there's a hub area, I probably can't die in it. I'll find a way, though. I find a way. GameCube F-Zero has, multiple hub areas. That's so good. GameCube F-Zero has a track that you cannot fall off of. It's just a big tube and you're stuck to the tube and there's no way to fall off because there's no edge to the track. Except I found a way. I told them F-Zero is a game that I love very dearly and I'm pretty good at the SNES version, but I'm really bad at the 3D one. And they were like, you'll be fine. And I'm like, no, I won't. And anyway, I found a way to fall off the track you can't fall off of. I'm so good at things. No one was even near me. I just went zooming off. I bumped and whoop! Space! I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. You're very transparent, sir. I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say. So, you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Clobber? What an ugly way of saying it. But I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So, you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. He's not transparent. I can't see through him. Oh, and I suppose we don't know if he has any children that have changed their gender. I'm sorry. I love that joke too much. I love that silly pun too much. I love it too much. You know what that makes me, Dave? A transparent. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch! He should have his head examined. You can say that again. How could he have underestimated a thief that badly? Okay, for some reason I see cheesecake is very fancy, so I'm going to make Barry a fashion designer. Why? It just fits in my mind. I'll tell you this right now. There are two types of cheesecake. There is fancy cheesecake and there is cheesecake. The cheesecake that I know is a layer of graham cracker crumbs done with, like, mixed with butter that you put on the bottom, and then you whip whipping cream and cheese together, cream cheese together, and sugar a little bit if you really want, and then you put that in a layer, and then you put cherry pie filling on top of that, and we understand that as poor man's cheesecake at home. Then there's fancy cheesecake, which is what I like to make when I have time and effort. Fancy cheesecake is you take the same crust, graham cracker and butter, but instead of just cream cheese and whipped cream and a bit of sugar, you put a lot of stuff in that filling. I like to make rare cheesecake. Ooh, Forge Woman, Princess, Hunter Woman, and more. Ooh, pretty robot ladies. We love pretty robot ladies. We also love pretty robot mans. See also Zero, Proto Man. I have a taste. It's long-haired mans. Looks like we got the one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? What? That Atme is the greatest ace detective in the world? No, that he never actually saw the thief. Oh, that's right! So the thief may not even have been masked to mask. Just one moment, Sir Lawyer. The thief was unquestionably masked to mask. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so. But I installed a security camera for just such a contingency. Oh! Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold! This is the photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. That's him! Mask to mask! Wait, something... The thief can be none other than the arch-criminal Mask to Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. Well, what are you talking about? So, what did you mean by he had a very good reason? Well, exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. But how would you know that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me. Ooh, and Forge Woman is canonically a good boss and gives her workers proper breaks. Yay! We love that. I love that. That's one of the reasons why I like the job I have, because they give us real breaks that don't suck. Okay. We hydrate as chat demands. Okay. And then a big stretch. Big stretch. Chat, I am, EPBB. Actually, at me, this game's called Ace Attorney and not Ace Detective. So we'll start with some circles. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We save the detective stuff for Professor Layton. We do. But, Professor, I thought you were a professor and not a detective. Shouldn't we leave the mystery solving to Detective Chalmy? Luke, my boy, have you seen that man solve a mystery? Well, no, Professor, but... And Luke, how often is it that he comes to, shall we say, a curious conclusion? Well, Professor, sometimes he's replaced by... Oh, you're right, Professor. It seems we'll have to be the ones to solve these things, won't we? I'm so good at this. I'm so good at this. Layton is entirely too polite to ever disparage someone else, but darn if I don't. But not in a million years. Right, where were we? Oh, yes. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Luke at me. Well, I guess we better take a look just in case. I guess we're going places. Boop. Hey, we can examine that bright green envelope. Hey, Nick! Remember what Detective Atney said?
Exactly that. Mr. Light has a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. And we're walking!
We are! I know I've told you the story about that phrase before, but that phrase comes from a Stargate SG-1 episode where I heard a tour guide say it in exactly that kind of disingenuous fake cheer. That, like, I don't understand how people can do. And I heard that, and I was like, that's such a weird thing to say. That's so weird. Man, the future's weird, because it was a time travel episode. So I was like, man, the future's, like, really weird. And then Mint went, what? And I went, that tour guide's really weird. Like, who says that? Who goes, and we're walking? Like, who does that? What is that? And Mint was like, that's just a thing. That's an American, that's a thing they do in American, like, tourist places, like museums and stuff, on guided tours. And I was like, what? Why? We just say, like, all right, moving on, or, like, literally anything else, or, like, the tour group just moves when the guide moves. Like, I don't understand. But apparently that's just a thing. It was weird. And then it stuck in my brain because it's such a weird thing for me, and it was so normal for him that I couldn't function. A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it. Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. $50,000? This is a blackmail letter. It sure looks like a major clue, all right. Oh no. I can't hear a bell go ding dong without hearing the rest of the opening theme to the Book of Mormon. I can't. I can't do it. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second, I promise. I accidentally gave her a... Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. Well, when I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. Please, come on in. I'll make you some coffee. Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. I know that voice. Oh, Nicky boy. I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest. Ah! You're... Nick, it's you! And Maya, too. What a fluke. Larry! Long time no see. What? You know each other? Nicky boy? Nick, do you and this girl have, something going on? Ooh, opinions. While the ad break. Scusi. Oh, look, she's a little cheesecake. It looks like a fascinator. The little berries on her. It looks like a fascinator, and I like that. Art consumed. No, all gone. Yep, delicious. Munch, munch, munch. How cute. How precious. Wait, I can just put that in text form. How cute. How precious. Now you can see what I said, but in words. And you guys know how this is. For however long the ad break goes, I just yap about whatever I want. And unrelated to the game usually. What do I want to yap about? I want to yap about fluoride in the water, in that you should have it. In such low amounts, it's okay to have fluoride in the water, and it makes your teeth not fall out of your head, which is good. Low amounts of fluoride help human teeth keep their dentine and stuff on, and it's super helpful and important, and also that way you won't die of your teeth falling out. I don't know if humans can die of your teeth falling out, but I don't think I want to dice it. I don't have teeth to know. She's definitely uncommon. I get uncommon vibes. I feel like she's on that. I feel like she's right on that line between uncommon and rare. Yeah. Like I feel like she's just. So the rares tend to be a little bit more over-designed. Subaru! Hey, Subaru. Hi. I know I cannot reach the pedals. Or see over the dashboard. I could not sit in the seat and reach the pedals and the steering wheel at the same time. Or either of them at all from there. And I probably can't meaningfully work the steering wheel because I'm 4 centimeters tall and an octopus. But aquarium staff can. And like, maybe they would like that. Guys, wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny if aquarium staff got a Subaru? Yes. You're free! Also, I think the thing would be the measuring tape around her neck. I think it would make you extract faster or have a better skill check. Because, like, isn't there something called the measuring tape in-game already? We're not hating on Subaru, right? No. Catoid just gets an uncomfortably large amount of Subaru ads, which I think is really funny. Also, side note, Subaru realized that the people that were buying Subarus were lesbians in the 90s. And so Subaru started marketing to its primary demographic, which I like. Like, they knew what they were about. We love a Subaru in this house. Oh, the speedometer. Yeah, you're right. Uncomfortably large amount. Yeah! Nick, do you and this girl have, something going on? Something? If you mean what I think... I underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this. And married, too. Way to go, dude. I know it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the butts. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Not exactly a close friend. Also, he clearly works at KB Security. Hey, man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client. It's been 25 years since I first met Larry. And what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh, wow. He's in his 30s. Phoenix, you're like 30-something now. Oh, no. I think she would have high extraction speed because she's a fashion designer. Or a high skill check, rather. Because, like, accuracy. And I would give her slow movements. I don't know why I'm telling you what to give your OC, but, like, you don't have to take my opinions as fact. But I would give her slow movement because walk, fashion baby. Yeah. High skill check and stealth. Actually, I can see it. If she was a fashion model, I would give her low stealth. But if she's just a fashion designer, I would give her high stealth. I was literally typing it out. Yeah, it's good. But yeah, no, I'm 100% thinking of walk, fashion baby. You don't run down the runway. Glisten models for her as a side gig. Perfect. Actually, Glisten is literally a mirror.
so she can see her own designs. I'm shipping your OC immediately with Glisten. What have I done? What have we done? Fear, come on, what? I can't help it. Right, back to the thing. Hey, come on now, you're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here. So you two are old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm going to go check on my bike. Bye, Desiree! Nice girl, that Desi. So how you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. Call the ship reflective fashion. Beautiful. Beautiful. So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. And what's with these clothes? You look, well, weird. Oh, hey man, that's uncalled for! This is my uniform from my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun. Ha 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 ha. Huh? What's wrong? Nick! I gotta tell you, women, I don't trust them anymore. Larry, are you coming out to us? It's okay, buddy. You can tell us. You got dumped again? Well, you know, Benifer, I followed her all the way to Tibet 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Katie Tom, and my whole life changed. Benifer? Katie Tom? Never heard of either of them. I like how they translated this. So originally these were sort of popular combo ship names for celebrities. Benifer is which Jennifer? One of the Jennifers and Ben Affleck. Tomcat was Tom Cruise and Catherine something. I forgot. But that's the joke here. These are celebrity, like... Oh, Tom Gardner and Katie Holmes. Good, thank you. Wait, no, Jennifer Garner. Yeah, okay, and Katie Holmes. Yes, you're right. I forgot. I don't listen, here's a weird thing. I don't associate Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes with the same generation of acting. So, like, for whatever reason, my brain doesn't recognize them as being the same, like, even within close enough to date range. And probably they aren't, because it's Hollywood, but, like... Good that one of us knows, because I don't. Anyway, dude, Katie Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? Well, actually, anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure. Women, they're so, Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. Larry, did you just be like, you're not like the other girls? Looks like he's still the same old Larry. Larry, did you just be like, but you're not like the other girls? My guy. You are trying. I will say the expression he's got on looks like one of those emoji kitchen emojis. Where you take, like, the drunk emoji and put it with anything. And it gives it that mouth. So, what are you doing here, anyway? Uh-huh. What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural-born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. That's Ron's wallet. Interesting. Well, hang on. Let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture is in here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey, Nick! It's not what you're thinking at all. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Aw, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is here just to check out Misty Light. So you said you found it at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security guard company as a guard. Chicks love a guy in uniform, you know? A security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform's all about. Anyway, sorry I'll have to deal with my yapping. Never apologize for yapping. Yap away! Heave away, me jollies, heave away. You're allowed to yap. You can yap all you want. I literally spend 3 hours a night being here with all of you yapping. That's what I do. Do you know what I did when I couldn't stream last night? Do you know what I did? I sat down with Mint and Lumi for like an hour and a half and just yapped at them. And they let me do it. To be fair, you also got me started on this. And and I dragged Fiera away to yap with me. That's true. To be fair, we had to be yapping because outdoors was car. In the wrong place for a car. I am told by aquarium staff that cars go in 3 places. Place number 1, on the road. That's where cars like to be. Place number 2, in a driveway, correctly parked. Cars also like to be there. And place number 3 is in a garage or a parking garage or a similar indoor building where cars are allowed to be. Even a dealership where cars are allowed to be. Cars don't really like to be anywhere else. And if they are somewhere else, they probably shouldn't be. So anyway, there was a car a place it should not be. We also had to give drugs to the cat. The enrichment cat is not feeling very well right now. She is doing her best. But she isn't feeling great. But she will be okay. We just have to give her painkillers a little bit and also make sure she gets her antibiotics. It was a lot of adventure last night. I wonder what would happen if you gave a catoid if a catoid got catnip. Ooh. 33% of cats approximately are immune to catnip. But, fun fact, because I'm feeling like it, you know Char in Guild Wars 2, big cat monsters? They're not immune to catnip. The devs have told us, the devs and the lore people have told us, Char are not immune to catnip. Well, I'm not a cat. Those statistics don't apply. Well, those statistics can't stop me. I can't read. Currently writing out her card description. I believe in you. Yeah, I know what they are. You should write out her twisted description too, if she has one. So what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I've got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of the company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Well, anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure. Here, take a look at this. It's right there in his wallet. What's this card? It's a key card for the security company. Hey, it's got a serial number on it right here. There's no mistake about it.
You said you were working part-time at the security company, right? That's right. Well, why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card. Well, let's just present it to Larry and... Let's just present it to Larry and see what he's got to tell us about it. So you're sure about this keycard? Yep, that's the keycard they use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You needed to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. It leaves a record? Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance with Desi. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. I did it. The card is actually a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Oh my goodness, yes! KB is this close to KC. Kaiba Corp. They make everything. They even have their own brand of milk. I always thought Kaiba Corp was like a Walmart style thing too. Like, because they make everything. Because, okay, so here's the thing. When Yu-Gi-Oh wants to have something in it, but they don't want to put an actual brand, they just use Kaiba Corp. So, like, they make soft drinks. They make milk. They have, like, a whole, like, grocery production. Like, they make a ton of stuff. And it kind of follows. Now, this is going to be wild, because I know the out-of-universe reason, the non-diegetic reason, also a city, right? Battle City is still Domino. He just bought the city for a little while. Which, messed up that he can do that, but whatever, it's the fiction of the series. I think he was like, I want to have an event in your city. And the mayor of the city is like, what are you talking about? And he's like, I want to have an event in your city. It's going to be huge. It's going to be bombastic. It's going to drag tourists in from the world over. It is going to boost Domino into the stratosphere because for some reason in this world, card games control everything. So it is going to be huge. And the mayor of Domino was like, well, card games do control everything. Exactly. I just need control of the city for a week. Maybe 2. And he was like, And then they probably had a card game about it, and Kaiba probably won that card game about it. And then, thus, the rest was written. That's what I like to think happened in my head. Hey, Fiera, you got any other ideas for Barry connections-wise? Cosmo and Ginger. Barry is also a baked good. Oh, and Sprout. Barry is probably like Sprout's cousin or something. Anything else to talk about, my man? Nope. I'm gonna try presenting the wallet to him just for funsies. You didn't touch anything in the wallet, did you? Hey man, be serious! You know what I was interested in? If Master Mask doesn't look out, he's gonna be the victim of a robbery himself. Who would win, Kaiba Corp or Amazon? Kaiba Corp for the win, yeah. Like, Kaiba's a lot of things, and he's very prone to, like, sudden outbursts of anger and doing weird stuff. But the people around him seem to know how to manage him really well. Like, he's absolutely one of those people who you don't, like... He's very good at running the company, it seems to be, but, like, you don't let him see the day-to-day stuff. Like, he strikes me as being, like... At least in the anime, he strikes me as being, like, the corporate version of Gordon Ramsay, you know?
Do you know when you might play Dandy's World? Normally we play on Friday, but this week we're playing something different. I'm playing Make a Good Mega Man Level 3. Because one of the folks in my Twitch audience very kindly made me a whole bunch of sprites. So that I can be me. Cough, catoid, cough. Yeah! Shh, joking. What is that? A mystery. Well, where am I going with this stuff? Actually, I want to go to the detention center. Oh, he's not here. Okay. No, like the emoji. I don't know. Not my emoji, anyway. It looks like a Where is it coming from? Oh! Oh! Twitch global emote. Yeah, okay. Oh, I see, I see. Hey, we found your green envelope, buddy. Wait, no, we need to... Let's go back to the law offices real quick and see if there's anywhere we can go from here. Anything in here? Nope, nothing in here. Yeah, you can send it to me if you want. I probably still have something I need to present to Larry. I also want to look at this a bit more. Midnight 58. A box should be there. Oh, something's wrong here. I feel like something's wrong here because the box would have been over there and... Where's the statue? What do I need to do here? Is it profiles again? Do I have to ask him about Desiree? That Desi is one awesome lady, alright. It's been a long time since I felt this way. I think I'm really in love with this time. A long time, huh? Well, yeah, well, except for what I feel for you, Maya. I don't think even he knows what he's saying anymore. Larry, what about this person? Beats me? Oh. But you know who Ron is. Elizabeth's mask. I just thought of something. What if it's actually a hot chick under that costume? Forget about it. It's a guy, trust me. Man, you're killing my buzz, dude. Boy, talk about someone who has a one-track mind. You know Adrian? Whoa, who is this? Come on, man, don't hold out on me. Forget about it. It's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Hey, now, I thought we were pals. I got a major thing for girls with black sleeveless shirts and glasses. How do you know that? And if they have orange-colored memo pad, I really lose my cool. He has to be making that up. He can't really know Adrian, can he? She does have those things he said. Well, the game sent me here to get that envelope, and it wants me to talk to Larry about something, and I talked to Larry about a bunch of stuff. Well, now I guess we just present everything we own. Larry, this is one of the treasures from Curian Village. Be serious, Nick! I couldn't care less about Mystic Mumbo Jumbo stuff. Oh, Maya, she looks so sad. Of course, Maya's a different story. Talk about your mixed messages. Mixed messages. Mixed messages. Ah! Thank you for the follow! My follows are all anonymous, but I hope you... I hope... No. But I hope you don't mind me saying who this is. Welcome in, it did a little. Chat! Chat, oh no! Chat. Welcome in, Francisca. Actually, I think we have just the sound alert for this situation right here. Quick now. Oh no, I done been bunged. Done been bunged. Like I said, just the sound alert. Oh no, I done been bunged again. Oh no. And a third time. It's like being in the actual courtroom. We're so good at this. Oh no. Third time's the charm. We're gonna end up unconscious behind our lawyer desk. Amazing. Oh no, I done been bunked again. Amazing. Yay. This is like that time we were playing Mega Man and I was playing Mega Man and Zero himself broke into my house and stole my cookies. True story. Yes. Oh, this is such a good time. What a good night. Anyway, please enjoy your stay and all that. Oh, we're gonna have such a fun time. Aquarium staff does not know what's going on. They're just over there like, what are you doing? I feel like I'm supposed to be able to get into the... I feel like I'm supposed to be able to get into the thing, but I don't know how. Oh, maybe Adrian. Francisca jump scare. No, it's perfect. What are you all doing, playing without me? How dare you? Etc. You just use the power of... I don't know. Don't think friendship can help you here. We make jokes. We're very glad to have you here. It's true. I'm always glad to have new people here. It's a fun time. Catoid, use the power of me being rich and a mod. That's a good power to have. That's how you get 1,000,000 points and force me to change a game. What was I doing? Oh yeah. I wanted to present Adrian with KB security, but, Miss Andrews? I know, it's all my fault. No, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, so bear with me, because the game doesn't seem to know either. I'm legitimately gonna look this up. It's been a long time. Me? Are you all of you? What game am I playing? I remember. We're gonna look it up. Ba-ba. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I know it's here somewhere. Bum ba bum bum ba da bum ba bum bum ba da bum ba bum bum ba ba da bum ba 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 da ba ba. Bum 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 bum. Oh. I would have gotten there eventually. I was presenting everything I know. Hey Larry, what about this? What? If you got something to say, then say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth. Huh? What? I can't believe you do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000. I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail was sent to Ron Delight. Whew! Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope. Yeah, so what? Well, that's where I got a part-time job at KB Security. Well, what? Sounds like I should really find out some more about this KB Security company. Finally, I would never have gotten to that except without presenting every piece of evidence I know. KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it? Well, that's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. What are you doing here? Larry, if you're supposed to be guarding something, why are you here? Huh? So what are you doing here then? Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when the cat's away. Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let me see. About 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lordly Taylor, right? And it would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back. If Rondelite was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then... Whoa! Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Hello? Is this the right residence? Ah, Pearls, where are ya? I thought I'd go to Lordly Taylor to try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Give me that phone, Nick. Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking along and I found myself in front of that person's office. That person? Who? That person who doesn't act his age and always says, Zvari! When he's excited. Ah, look at me, Ace Detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you. Alright. I'm a little scared. Alright, let's go, Maya. Hey, wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now sounded like a real cutie. Another one of your special friends. She is 8 years old. Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry? I like Barry as much as you do. Random Carp, go! Exactly. Magikarp, use Splash! Fun fact about that one, if you guys have never seen the Magikarp use Splash thing, those scenes are randomized. So it really does. Sometimes that Magikarp uses Hyper Beam. Fier, may I lightly tap Larry with an industrial grade press? Yes. Maybe we can press him into a better shape. We're not going to kill Larry. Inexplicably, people like him. Ah! Mr. Nick! Mystic Maya! Pearly! I never thought I'd see the two of you again! She's baby. People like him? Yeah, inexplicably they do. It's because he's such a failure. They're like, he's... Okay, you know how sometimes we like a pathetic wet cat of a man here? It's a thing. You know, we like a project. People like Edgeworth. Yeah, he's a failure, but not my kind of failure. Exactly. We like a failure here. I like people like Edgeworth who need like a project. Yes, my own OC Mark. Jonathan Sims. Like these are all people who I'm like, you know what? I think they deserve some happiness. They suffer so much. I think they need to stop doing that for like 5 minutes and get some happiness in them. Larry is the kind of character who some people are like, oh, he's so endearing. He's so sincere and so stupid. And you're like, yeah, I know. He's sincere, but like, I don't even know if he's nice. Like, the whole point of a himbo is that also he's nice. Like like Thor in the Ghostbusters movie. I'm sorry, Chris Hemsworth, I got to him. Like Chris Hemsworth in the Ghostbusters movie, where it's like, alright, no peeking, and he covers his ears. Stuff like that. Like, that's the point. Now the other important thing is, himbos can never know that they're himbos. They can't know. They're not allowed to know. If they ever say they're a himbo, no, they're not. That's too much self-awareness. They messed up. Kronk is the perfect himbo. Emperor's New Groove. Kronk is the perfect himbo. Has no idea what's going on. But he really wants to help. I know, right? And he's a sweetheart. Yeah, you get me. Perfect example. I'm sorry for saying anything. I will now go and die about it. No, don't. Never. Listen, this chat is all about getting derailed off the rails wildly. That's why we're here. And since my brains are currently all mashed potatoes, Kronk is the perfect himbo. Fier Luna, 2025 colorized. Yes. Fier, I don't sound like that. It's true. People in chat get to sound however I want. Ooh! Chat, we got the funny internet number of followers this evening. Sort of. It's not quite 42069. But we're getting there. We're getting to the peak internet number. I know your voice. So does chat. They've heard you. So is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office? Yes, but when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were here last? Now that you mention it.
This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before. What do y'all think I sound like? Dot 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 dot. Probably, if I were going to give voice to you, I would give you standard American, for the accent, and probably try and put like the mask tone I put on. Fear, try and give chat the best impression of me that you can. No, not doing it. Dot dot dot. What am I, trainer red? That's sometimes I like to say the dot dot dots out loud. I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I like to do it. Oh wow, chat, next time we have a 3-minute ad break, I'm filling my water. I don't know how, but I got through all of it. Almost. Keeps happening. According to some folks, I sound cute because you do. I've listened to the recordings. You have a very similar tone to the one that I do. Your voice is slightly higher than mine and has a slightly different, like, tone to it. But, you have a very similar tone to the way that I sound. I've listened to recordings enough because of editing. Does Canada have a national anthem? Is a thing I have heard many times from Momo, too. Oh, actually, chat, I lied. I will be right back. No, it was funny. It's good. There are 2 countries on Earth without one. Scotland, and I forget the other one. Also, red Pokemon and blue Pokemon are definitely married, and I won't take anything else. Yeah, that's true. That's just facts. Chat's out here knowing knowledge. Alright, chat, I will be right back.
Alright, I have returned. I am back now. We're back. Hello, everyone. I want my Bobette back. Oh, no. Get you the research. Fear I need you to kill Savvy for me. Never. Not in a million years. You keep your friends. This bag. I'm sure it wasn't here before. It looks quite full. I wonder what it could be in there. Hey, Nick. Come on. Open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. That's true, and truth be told, I have to admit I am kind of curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. Eek! He's here. What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it. Nick! I can't believe you. A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here? Well, what do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear? Tomorrow's trial. Zvari! Shall we say the figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime? Wow, Nick, sounds like it's going to be really exciting. I have never heard that turn of phrase, sir. What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place. Wow, rude! We did that to save Edgeworth. Alright, we hydrate his chat demands. Body break! It's a good thing I filled up my water bottle. Alright. And a big stretch. Big stretch. Okay. And for body break. Right. Let's get the weights. We'll do some bicep curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I got the dragon tail. I got the dragon tail pants from Lunar New Year, and I have the dragon head from Lunar New Year. So I'm gonna make a dragon lady. I was gonna make a Sylvari, but then I decided against that. Because I have a human, human female who needs changing around. So I'm gonna do that. Not making a Sylvari? Shocked, I know. Dragon tails, let's all go. If you guys have never seen Dragon Tales, it's a delight. It's a kid's show that was popular once upon a time. It's surprisingly well animated. And the first season is very, very good. The second season also has some hits. You're a little younger than Dragon Tales, that's why. We get it, you're old. I'm not that old. Nah, I'm ancient. I'm practically a grandmother. Oh, Dragon Tales was intended for young kids. So you would have been too young to have been in the age group for it because it was before you were born. Oh, I get what you mean. A lot of older kids shows, like older as in released early. Yeah, I got you. I get it now. I figured it out. Okay, let's get you back to bed, Grandma. Yeah. That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick.
Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Luke Atme, will take the stand. And then, Zvari! My testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you! I will unmask you as the thief's co-conspirators. Conspirators? You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat you will face during the trial. Well, what are you talking about? Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot. Okay, I know that this is probably supposed to be pronounced Godot. But I insistently pronounce it as Godot. You'll see why when we see him. Aw, you forgot to take your meds again, Grandma. What if purple chat isn't real? No, grape flavored chat is here. Maybe the real purple chat we made was the friends we made along the way. I mean, yes, that you have accurately summarized both grape chat and cherry chat. It is the friends we made along the way. You did it. Congratulations. Okay, so I have a theory that if Godot and Mia had some sort of connection in the past... Ooh, we'll see. Godot? Who's this Godot person? Well, it's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Godot, a legend or myth. Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. I would pronounce it as got it, but the first T is pronounced with a D sound because of the American accent. Yeah, that's true. Got it. Yeah, I hear it. Thank you all for doing your time in ad jail. I really appreciate it. It helps the channel. If it helps any, I'm gonna be incredibly transparent for just a second. The reason that the ads are set up this way is because of the way that, is because 55% of the ad revenue instead of 33. That's why. And also no pre-roll. That's my incentive for doing it that way. Banana. Oh, he is a prosecutor. We're scared of prosecutors. We're not scared of prosecutors. We have a prosecutor. Have you seen him? He's pretty. Him's pretty. Even though he's got bones on the inside like every other human, him's pretty. Oh yeah, we're in an ad break, so I can just yap about whatever I want, like bones on the inside. What do you do with all those bones on the inside? How much muscle do you have to move them around? What would you do? Today in VC, Savvy asking me to call their phone for them because they lost it. I love that. That's so cute. What would you do with all the bones? Like, okay. I'm trying to think. Like, you must have so much muscle to move the bones around. We use it to form out meat suits. I guess you don't have water to hold your shape. I do. If I'm out of the water, I kind of flop around a little. And maybe sometimes I wish I had bones. I like to think about what would happen if I had, like... Well, if I could be a kid instead of a squid. Octopus. I am an octopus, but you know what I mean. If I could be a kid instead of an octopus. I still have that inkling me. And so, like... What if I could be that thing?
But alas, I don't have any bones. Give me them bones, bones, bones. Move them dead bones, bones, bones. Do, do. 'Cause your OC is great! I want to design another OC. Anyway, welcome back, everybody! Do it! I will. You can't stop me. Prosecutor? But the best prosecutor in this country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick? Maya's got us! Maya knows who the best prosecutor is.
It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But ace prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad.
Huh?
In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country.
Can you agree with that?
Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke Atney of the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong?
I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance.
Guys, there's a play called Waiting for Godot. Maybe it's called Waiting for Godot. I don't care. It's just two people on stage idly waiting for the titular character. And spoiler, he never shows up. They're just talking about stuff on stage. I think it's neat.
You've taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty.
Hey! Last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight is really Damask.
My dear lady, times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature.
Looks like we're done investigating for the day.
Sir Lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin.
Godot, pronounced Go-io-io-do-dot.
I love it. Whoops, I forgot to read whatever that was. To be continued.
Hey, look, we got through a section, guys. It only took us 2 hours. Plus all of last stream. Wow! Yeah, we did it! Wow! My house loves quoting the Owen Wilson. Wow! We quote it increasingly hilariously, so it goes from like Owen Wilson's like wow to like Shy Guy like wow. That's just how it is. Wow, wow, wow. We love a Shy Guy. Hey, Nick. What is it? Is something wrong? Yeah, Shy Guy. Shy Guy's the best. Okay, I admit that my favorite Mario Party character when I'm able to pick them is Spike. But Shy Guy's hilarious. Lumi plays Shy Guy exclusively in Mario Kart. And has a lot of little Shy Guys in Mario Karts. So, like, there's a lot of Shy Guys around. Also, Shy Guy is one of the easiest Mario things to draw. Also, I really love Yoshi's Island. Shy Guy for Smash Bros. Yeah, let's go. I would love Shy Guy for Smash Bros, but what would he even do? He'd be so small. You know what? Sniff it for Smash Bros. As an Echo Fighter to Shy Guy. I'm a Peach and Rosalina girly through and through. I understand. When girly, gender neutral, I get you. When I play Mario Kart, It depends on why I'm playing. If I'm playing with a whole bunch of people and I'm just vibing and I don't care about winning or anything, I'll just play whatever. If I suddenly care about winning, I will play something with such high acceleration that you never even saw. Like, bonkers high acceleration. I'm putting babies in the biddy buggy for the acceleration, is what we're doing. We're putting, like, I'm not out there with Yoshi Teddy Buggy roller wheels. I'm out there with like massive acceleration because that also means massive mini turbo usually. And I do like a mini turbo. I'm not very good at snaking is the problem, but I do like a mini turbo. Then again, sometimes I just like to play Bowser. Shy Guy Bitty Buggy! Lumi uses Shy Guy Airship quite often. The funniest combination. I also like to use oh, what's the combo? Larry, sweetie, put your you've got to press the gas pedal, honey. I don't know why we decided Larry was the one with that problem and not, like, Iggy. The one who has eyes that don't point in the same direction. You Shy Guy in that one purple motorcycle. I love that. Sometimes, because of course I do, I put Bowser in, like, whatever I'm feeling at the time. In the Wii version, I like to use King Boo. Oh, and in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I like to use Pink Gold Peach. I just think she's pretty. Oh yeah, where was I? What is it? Is something wrong? Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, look at this. I bought this mask-to-mask publicity photo. You bought that? Where? Why does he have that? From the little tents in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. There should be a Subaru kart. Wouldn't be the first branded car. It's true. There's Mercedes in there, right? So. Come on. I'm guilty. Throw the book at me. Who's screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Wright. You made it. Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you. Because I did it! I'm the criminal! Me! Ugh, he's at it again. I sent the calling card to Lordly Taylor! I admit it! But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally, when I say, of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but you, yikes! Phoenix. Also, I have a bone to pick with baby Rosalina! Guys, do we want to play a Mario Kart night? Do y'all want to play Mario Kart with me? I'm not very good anymore. But I think I can still make the DK Summit jumps. And I have Mario Kart 8. I could do this thing. I haven't unlocked everything in it because I'm what the French would call lazy. Not incompetent, just lazy. Laissez, if you will. That's not how you say that in French, by the by. Please don't, it's supposed to be bad French. On purpose. I say we do it, fair enough. I will figure something out, and then we will have a night where we play Mario Kart. Been a while since I've played Mario Kart. Because we know from Mario Galaxy, Rosalina gets her star power nest when she's a child, not a baby. So why does baby Rosa have a wand and a crown? Well, maybe she's playing at being a space princess, and it's unrelated. Or, alternatively, maybe baby Rosalina, in Mario Kart, is Rosalina adult Rosalina that has been made a baby. This is also possible. Alternatively, just because they're still in diapers doesn't mean she's not a baby. She got her star powers when she got her star powers when she was a child, but they didn't say how small, and those babies are clearly like 2 or 3. They can walk. A little. Other Pokemon can find. So, I'm sorry, there's a reason I'm humming the Furret Walk song. And I don't know why I was reminded of this. But so earlier today, Huji was working on Pantheon 5, which is a Hollow Knight thing, where you fight bosses. So Huji's working on Pantheon 5, and, the God Tamer is a boss in Pantheon 5, and what that is it's a nice pretty lady with a spear and her giant bug friend. Now her giant bug friend is shaped approximately hitboxly, like a mossy charger. I know you guys probably don't need to know all of this, but I'm telling you anyway. And the thing about it is that means it's big. Him's chonky. Him's a big boy. Yes, she's a pribby lady. You know what? I will show you the pribby lady. Yeah, I think she's pribby. Yeah, Hollow Knight knows what I need. Where's the pribby lady? No, that's fan art of the pribby lady. Stop showing me fan art of the pribby lady. Okay. Don't show me fan art of Tiso and the pribby lady. I don't care about that. There we go. Sorry, what? I'm muted over there? Excuse me just a second. I'm not muted anymore. I fixed it. Anyway, pribby lady. Pribby lady and her bug. Yeah, pribby lady and her bug. She's very acrobatic, and if you kill her bug, she stops and is upset and stops fighting you. Her giant bug is infected by the radiance, so it spits up acid all the time. At least partially infected by the radiance. So it spits up gross Nosk acid all the time at you. So anyway, Huji's fighting these things. Now the thing about the bug is that the bug is very, very acrobatic itself. And it turns into like a great big spinny ball of death. And it will either spin at you, Sonic style, or it will bounce around the arena a little bit. But there's one more thing that the bug does. Sometimes the bug, instead of doing either of those movements, will just slowly walk to reposition itself a little bit. And you better believe that Huji gets bumped by that all the time. So much that he's like, no, it's like so, you know, you can predict the other movements, but this one is so weird. And it only does it to reposition and like, hits me every time. And so I, being the person I am, was like, just went into, other bosses. Other bosses have patterns that you can learn. It just went into the ferret walk with very different words. Followed by, I can walk. I can walk. And so now it's stuck in my head. I love Ferret Walk. Makes me happy. There's also Shiny Ferret Walk with nothing different about it except the ferret is shiny. Yeah, I like that. Right, the game. Forgored. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty, so make sure they give me a guilty verdict. Please! Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Desi, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this. Oh, leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. You see, actually, the thief is Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he is declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. So why are you smiling when you say it? Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck! Songs I didn't think I'd remember today. Ferret Walk and Pineapple Pen. It's true! I have a pen. I have an apple. Boom! Pineapple Pen. I will remember Pineapple Pen for the rest of my life until my dying day if I ever have one, which I won't because I am an octopus, and apparently I guess we just don't do that. What? Steph! No! Oh no. Staff has hit me with facts and logic. They have told me, well, if an octopus only lives to be a year, what happens after that? And I had never considered this. But it hasn't been a year yet, so we'll never know. Hee. But what if it has been? You tell me if it had been a year. You would. I don't know what a year is. I have to rely on all of you. And anytime I ask, you just keep telling me, like, different amounts of time in relation to amounts of time. I don't know how long anything is. And also, we can't swing a pendulum underwater. Immortal jellyfish are so heckin' cool. Loop looks like a Zerka tree. Try me. Ah, Loop does actually look quite like a Zerka tree. Yes, you're correct. What? What? Yeah. Oh, that. Yeah, that's true.
To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is mask to mask or not. But there's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess we'll have to trust Desiree.
I think Desiree is mask to mask.
You're not wrong, but I don't like that. Shadow Realm!
Welcome in! Hello! Hi, Crazy Nature Kitty. We're vaguely playing the game. Kinda. We got distracted for like almost an hour while I gave writing advice at the beginning of the stream. And then we got distracted again because I had to remind everybody about the Hear Me Out stream. If you want to hear me out in the Hear Me Out stream or several, you should put it on the Blue Sky post that I made. I will judge them appropriately. It is on the 14th of February that I will judge everyone. I've done it before and I'll do it again! I like judging things. We judge here. No, we don't. I just like judging things. I like judging people's taste in things for silliness.
Are we playing the game? Are we? Are you sure?
No. Yesterday we weren't because Windows decided to make me sad. Windows. Oh, also, happy year of the snake. There's snake. It's snake time. Snake, 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 snake.
Then why are you an attorney instead of a judge?
I'm a judgy attorney. You'll see. I'm also a detective, apparently. I'm here to solve this murder.
Actually, there isn't a murder. It's just a theft right now.
Weird.
I'm sure we'll find a murder. Heck, Windows made a bunch of nerds.
Windows. Okay, so here's the thing. Windows used to be good and useful and helpful. It was a really proper, like it was a really user-friendly interface.
I would have rated you, but I wasn't sure how long you're going to be.
Well, I'm here for at least another half an hour. The thing with Windows is that it's, how to say, it used to be a really good visual interface for DOS. And, like, 3.1 was an excellent visual interface for that. It made it really user-friendly. It made people who wouldn't normally natively be able to use computers. And it made it really good office software because all of a sudden you could keep your files digitally on the actual computer. Now, hard drives at the time were really expensive and they didn't necessarily come standard with the computer, but that was changing when Windows 3.1 came along. So Windows 3.1 was this really elegant sort of solution to business needs of the time.
DOS? Mega Man DOS reference? Make a good Mega Man Level 3 reference?
Yeah! Just finished my subathon, so I'm going to sleep. Yes, you should. That's been going for a while. Get some rest, you. I hope it was a good subathon. Get you some rest.
Anyway, right. I am so torn because video game, but also I need to tell you the history of Windows, apparently.
Anyway, then they made several updates to it. They made Windows NT, which was the predecessor to 98. And then they made 98, which was kind of the last good Windows. ME was alright. But by Windows 7, they were getting bonkers. With it. Oh, I done been bonked. Whoa. Oh, my Band-Aid doesn't change color. I thought it did, but my bump gets bigger. Wow. Okay.
So Windows were invented when we heated glass to a point that,
yes. Bonkers, focus, no! Listen, I'm not even... I got 9 brains and they're all mashed potatoes right now. Fun fact, I had mashed potatoes for supper. They were very good. I made the gravy. Staff lets me make the gravy as long as I promise I won't swim in it. I done been blocked. Whoa. Wow. Court! No! Child, I'm practically a grandmother! Steals your mashed potatoes from beyond the grave! Ooh, ghost potatoes! Windows were invented when we put sand in a furnace to make glass, and then put 6 glass together on a crafting table. Ah, that's probably the Minecraft recipe. I don't play Minecraft, but I feel like that's the Minecraft recipe. I'm so good at this! I have never played Minecraft. Maybe someday I will play Minecraft and you can all laugh at my inability to play it. I played Terraria, and I like that. Play Minecraft! Oh no! I believe it's fun. Anyway, staff won't tell me how long a year is. But I am informed that the references I make it sound like I might perhaps be quite older.
You guys are so excited to see me play games. And maybe even to play with me. If I can figure it out, I will make you guys a Minecraft server and we can play Minecraft. Wait, real? I feel like you would love Minecraft, especially minigame servers like Hypixel. Maybe. I don't know anything about... Well, that's not true. I know some things about Minecraft because I've played Terraria, and when I was playing Terraria with my old guild Wars 2 guild of all things, there... Okay, Fier, a year is 365 days. 1 day is 1 work or 3 meals. But what about when I don't be work? I don't work all day. Every day. Wait. But what about the commute? Is that part of the day? No. Okay. Okay. A year is 365 days, and 1 day is 1 work, or 3 meals. But if I eat 3 meals and don't work, is that a day? What if I eat 3 What if I eat 3 whole shrimpies right now all at once? Is that a whole day? No. Staff, stop laughing. I am trying. Chad's doing better at this than you. 1 work and 3 meals. But what if I don't work? Staff has asked me to inform chat that I don't understand the rotation of the Earth or the sun going up and down. That's not true. Oh, the planets are aligning, by the way. In case you guys were curious, the planets are almost aligned. You can look at them. They're in a straight line right now. It's really cool. I'm very excited. It's not quite the stars aligning. Yeah, well, the planets cluster up together quite a lot. The reason that it's exciting right now is because it's happening at night in North America. So you can just look at them in a line. And because the moon is a crescent, it's not going to be so bright that you can't see it. So, like, the planets are often lined up like that so that we can see them. You will need a telescope to see Neptune and Uranus, because Uranus is very faint, and Neptune is very far. Oh, and if you have a telescope, you may be able to see Saturn's rings. The sky isn't clear right now where I am, and I'm very sad about it because I have a telescope and I wanted to look at the sky. Staff says I'm not really allowed to look at the sky because I might see the sky. And if I did, they don't want me making star charts. I will make star charts. They don't like it when I do, but I will. I need to know when the stars will align. It's important. Right. Fier, may I eat the planets? They look like hard candy. I would love to eat the planets. I am too small. But one day I will grow big and strong. And then... maybe then. Just a little bite. Maybe then. I wish we had hard planet-shaped candy. That would be amazing. I wouldn't eat Venus. I'd want to eat Neptune. Neptune and Uranus are my favorite planets. This is unrelated to the Sailor Scouts. They were my favorite planets before that, before I even knew what Sailor Moon was. I like Uranus because it spins on its side. Like, it does not spin in the correct direction. And I like Neptune because pretty. Oh yeah, we have to voice the judge. You should. I think you'd really like Sailor Moon. I think not only would you like the English version of Sailor Moon, the dub version, but I think you'd also like the original as well. Sailor Moon's main theme in the Japanese is called Miracle Romance. It is made by... oh, yeah, right. The person who makes Sailor Moon, the lady who makes Sailor Moon and the person who does Hunter x Hunter, they're married.
I think. Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm pretty sure that's true. It's either Sailor Moon or Yu Yu Hakusho, and I think it's Sailor Moon. But anyway, the theme song to Sailor Moon is Miracle Romance, and what you need to know about Tuxedo Mask is that, 1, he is effectively Sailor Earth, and 2, that all of the characters in Sailor Moon are based on the, they are filling out roles in a Greek romance. There is a romantic myth in Greek mythology between Endymion, who was a prince, an earthly prince, and the Queen of the Moon. And that's what this story is about. But also they're magical girls. What Sailor Scout am I most like? Sailor Mercury. Or Sailor Saturn. I would say of the Inner Scouts, the ones you meet first, certainly Sailor Mercury. Amy is very kind and sweet, but she does not like conflict. She's very smart. She goes to cram school. She tries very hard to protect her friends. Up to and including, there is a point in the series where, I'm not going to spoil that point in the series. Want to tell a story but don't want to use original characters? Try our new product, Magical Girls. But I'm not smart, I say, taking all the honors courses next year. Exactly, yeah. She's very modest about things, too. Like, she's first in her class, but she's also very modest about it, and she spends a lot of time, like, just generally being sweet and kind. Her name is Amy because, like, literally because the French word for friend is ami. Her name is Amy Mizuno. She's literally, like, the way that sounds in Japanese is a pun. Mizuno no Amy, Mizuno Amy is a name that you could hypothetically have, but it also sounds like friend of the water, or like water's friend, and she is the water flavored one, which I like. Oh, actually, I should have also mentioned Rini as well. Chibi Moon. Chibiusa. However you like to call her. The little pink one. Anyway, the reason I say Sailor Saturn is because, Sailor Saturn starts out in an absolutely terrible situation. She becomes Mistress Nine for a while, so she becomes the sort of antagonist for a little bit. They de-age her, and she's raised by Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune. And, like, I really feel like that's an arc you're going to vibe with really well. Like, you're gonna rock up and you're gonna be like, I'm devastated by this privy lady. I could figure out that translation all by myself thanks to my experience with Duolingo and Pokemon Y's Pokemon-Ami mode. Yes! Pokemon-Ami! We love Pokemon-Ami! Also, for those of you wondering, if you want to learn Japanese in, like, the Duolingo style, you want a program called Lingo Deer instead. It's designed specifically to teach you, like, Japanese and Korean. It does have a Chinese function as well, which I'm given to understand works half decent. Speaking of names, the main character, protagonist of Mega Man Battle Network is Lan Hikari. Yes! Yes! Light Network, of course. I love that. I love that so much. Oh yeah, I highly recommend that, actually. I highly recommend Lingo Deer, or I would. I haven't used it in a little while, but it used to be very good. I can't speak for it anymore. And there are folks online who will teach you Japanese just fine. I've always found a channel on YouTube called Japanese Ammo was really good for me. But it depends on how you want to learn. At least he's not Shelly the Killer, but yeah, it's true. Oh yeah, right. Speaking of.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to... What a stupid question.
Wait, no, Godot needs a different voice. He's very serious, but he's not Edgeworth. It's Coffee Man! He needs a very serious voice, but he's not Edgeworth. Bear with me. He throws coffee at us and gets mad. Like, he needs a voice somewhere in between the one that I gave Edgeworth and the one that I gave our lion dragon friend whose name I forgot again. But is actually just Lion Dragon, I'm pretty sure. It's Cyborg from the X-Men! Oh no! I sure hope you mean Cyclops. Cyborg is a DC guy. Is from Teen Titans. Coffee? He needs an overstimulated voice. No, he's like super serious with it. He's very serious, this Mian. Actually, he needs like that in-between angry voice. What a stupid question. What did you say? Fine. Let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? Well, no, I'm not. I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by. Who are you? I am Godot, legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case. You see, this is his theme? You see why he needs the, like, smooth... Yeah. Oh, what about the lone drifter at a bar in the Western movie? Yes, that's exactly what he needs. He needs, like, lone drifter, like, noir detective. Bear with me while I find it. I say that like I'm going through, like, a drawer full of voices, just being like, ah, yes, this seashell holds the perfect one. Because if I remember, one of his mugs... Yes, one of his animations is a mug sliding across the table. Dun, dun. We need a voice to match his theme. Do, 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 do. Like dark chocolate and honey. That is true. How do I know that? Hides the wiki. Yeah. Drifter, sorry, I don't have a driver's license. LOL! Okay, I think I got it. He's that one the detective at me was talking about. Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? Huh. None. What did you say? I've never prosecuted a case before. Never? But you said you've never lost before. Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won before either. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings. Well, yes, but a mask? In a court of law? Huh. Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks. Either on our faces or over our hearts. This guy is the real deal, alright, Nick. Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal? Detective Pikachu crossed with Rodin from Bayonetta. Yes. So, we finally meet. Mr. Phoenix Trite. If I were the judge, I'd be like, whatever, get your ego in check and continue the case. Yes! Like, okay, this judge is way too chill. You are correct. Real judges, if you behaved like that in court, you wouldn't make it like 2 sentences in. Do you know what you want the judge to be? On your side. Do you know how you get the judge on your side?
be good. Be polite. Be polite and behave yourselves. If they tell you that's a thing that's a rule in my courtroom, you do the thing. Like, imagine, okay, imagine you come in like 5 minutes late to trial. Like, you are lucky to be there at all. If you come in 5 minutes late to trial, you better apologize, and you better, like, beg the judge to be nice to you. Like, you gotta be there. Like, stay out of the well of the court, of course, because the bailiff will tackle you. But, like, you better be there, like, oh my gosh, I am so great. Thank you, Judge. I am so grateful. Blah, 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 blah. You better make all the obeisances in the world that you possibly can. Obeisance is a show of, like, fealty or respect. I forgot, that I don't usually use such fancy old-fashioned words on stream. You can't be the judge, Val, because someone needs to have a Mary Poppins bag. Yes, the judge can legally increase someone's sentence for disrespectful behavior in court, at least in California, according to random lawyers I see in YouTube shorts. Kind of? I mean, maybe in California. I don't know for sure, but... Oh yeah, prosecutor's off to a terrible start. Nick, is he a friend of yours? No, I don't have any friend that called me trite. Just who is this masked man? I've returned from the depths of hell. Oh, I know exactly the voice this man needs. We got it. We're there. I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. Well then, Prosecutor Gobo. It's not Gobo. Yeah, you see, Gobo, Godot. It's not Gobo, Your Honor. It's Godot. In any case, please give your opening statement. Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite. What is it? Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder how much you can withstand before you and your case break in two. He's unnecessarily dramatic, like, by Ace Attorney standards. I know, right? Like, even by the standards of this game, he is ridiculous. And this is a game where a man bashed his head into the wall behind him for, like, at least a minute. No, you are not the weakest link. Ew, he talks like Byakuya Togami. I love to hate him. Amazing. The only Byakuya I know is the Byakuya from Bleach. Literally the only one I know. And I don't even remember his whole name. Are you sure, though? Well, let's hear from the first witness. Or the girl who broke like 70 different pairs of glasses. That was Adrian. Adrian Andrews. She's the one who smashed all her glasses. We counted. She smashed like 10. 10 or 12. My name is... No one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening. Yes, sir. All right, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn. Yes, sir. Hey, Gumshoe. Godot, Shadow Realm, now. I know, right? Master Mask is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. Can I skin him alive first? No. Listen, you guys, I'll tell you right now about Godot. That I'm gonna pronounce Godot. I'll tell you right now about Godot. Godot here Just trust me when I say tragic backstory. He's gonna grow on ya. Maybe not like Edgeworth did, but he's gonna grow on ya. There's a reason he's this way. I may or may not be aware of this fact. There's a reason he's the way he is. Just you wait. He didn't grow on me like Edgeworth did, like I said. The dark energy discs will do enough to his ankles. Yes! We love the dark energy discs. They'll send you to the Shadow Realm. Ignore the fact that they make a sort of bzzz noise. Ignore that. Never mind. He grows on you like a fungus. Exactly. He grows on you like a rust stain. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card to Lord Lee Taylor. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Master Mask, sir. It fits his MO to a T.
Fear the time. What time? Oh, we're close.
So then the actual identity of this Master Mask is... Mr. Godot, you... We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Godot. Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. Godot would have been ejected from the court multiple times now. I know! Also, related. Unrelated, I suppose, technically. This is only funny to Val, but I'm gonna tell you all anyway. This is how Mark takes his coffee. This is just a description of how Mark takes his coffee. This is a man who would put like 4 scoops of coffee into a filter and put like 1 cup of water and be like, it's not strong enough. Be kind of funny to see Godot in the press. That's it. He's going into the industrial grade press when it's done squishing Larry. Yes, Mark, honey, you have an issue. Yeah, caffeine helps him focus for some reason, unbeknownst, for some reason that he doesn't know and would never acknowledge. We'll never guess why. It's definitely not the completely undiagnosed ADHD that he will never admit that he has. It's unrelated. Because he couldn't. Wow, it's almost like caffeine is addictive. Exactly. This is a man who will drink that same strength of coffee and still pass out. Like, still be able to go straight to sleep. This is from experience with the people around me being like, I crave coffee so bad. And I'm like, wow, that's some strong coffee. I don't even like coffee, and I definitely don't like that. And they're like, I don't either, but I'm drinking so much of it. And it has to be like this. And it's just really funny. Never gotten the coffee hype. I'm not into it either. It's usually too bitter for me. And the coffee that isn't, still leaves this weird aftertaste. Oh yeah, you did. Alright, we hydrate as chat demands. Drinking all the water. Guys, you have taken me through, like, it's only don't worry, it's not the giant bottle that holds 2 liters. It's only a littler bottle. But you guys have taken me through, like, 2 bottles. That's fine. That's an entire liter of water. I'm gonna slosh away. Swoosh, swish, swish, swish. I'm gonna be full of water. Anyway. Stretch. Ooh. I know water's good for me because I am an octopus. It's good for humans too. Fier, consumer of water. Yes. Well, so I didn't like the taste of water outside the aquarium, so aquarium staff got me a bottle with a filter in it. And like the filter's just at the top of a big thick straw.
And it filters out the gross. I like that. I don't like the taste of chlorine. As you might have guessed, my enclosure is purified with salt water because it is supposed to mimic the sea. But I don't like the taste of chlorine, because it hurts. I'm hydrating with milk because it tastes better and also because I have a cookie. That's sensible! It's a reverse water filter. It makes normal water into ocean water. Ooh, that could work. No, it's just got charcoal in there. It is still fresh water. Oh yeah, and a body break. Let's do chest presses. Oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, good news is we actually got to the court part of the court game. That's a start. We did do that much. All right. But you guys know what that means. It is, oh no. Bleep. It is now closing time, and we hope you enjoyed your visit to the octopus enclosure. Oh, I have to actually save. Better not forget about that. Bear with me just a second. Whoop. Yes. I love that Godot has never lost a case because he's never never been in court. He's a rookie. We're gonna ruin his life. Okay, we're going on a little adventure. I don't know where we're going yet. Right, so it is the end of the night. It is closing time, and we hope you enjoyed your visit to the octopus enclosure. We are going on a little adventure. Where will we go? A mystery, to be sure. So many people on tonight. Good gravy. Phasmophobia. No. I must resist the urge to go see ghosts. I do like ghosts. Oh, good gravy. I'm having a hard time narrowing down who I want to visit. Actually, I want to see a completely different game. It is all the rage, and I'm curious about what it is about, so I'm gonna go see what Bellatro is. All right, that is it for tonight, everybody. We are going on an adventure. We are going to go see Rindia and see some Bellatro, or however that's pronounced. All right, that is it, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for playing along with me, everybody.